Are you ready to enhance your supplier onboarding process? This lesson focuses on onboarding automation, a crucial step in supplier lifecycle management. Let's dive into how you can streamline compliance checks and reduce time spent on follow-ups. Imagine missing documents causing delays in supplier onboarding. Summit Electrical's missing compliance documents illustrate this issue. 2 emails were needed instead of 1 due to incomplete checks. This lesson introduces a method to prevent such inefficiencies. Learn to communicate all requirements in one clear message. Open your terminal and type Claude to begin. Paste the compliance inspection instructions into the prompt. The system checks Summit Electrical's compliance status automatically. Then review any blank, expired, or incomplete fields. Review every column in the compliance CSV for Summit Electrical. Confirm that all tracked fields are complete and current. Categorize any gaps as blank, expired, or unexpected entries. Then address each issue based on its category and compliance impact. If no row appears for Summit Electrical, check for naming discrepancies first. Variations such as Summit Electric can cause processing errors. Ask Claude to list all supplier names containing Summit. Then confirm that only the correct supplier row is processed. Paste the checklist comparison instruction. Claude compares the checklist with compliance fields. A 2-column table is generated showing status. Confirm all checklist items are included. Ensure statuses are accurate and match Scene 2 findings. The checklist template is the authoritative source. It includes all necessary documents beyond the CSV. Items not tracked should be marked accordingly. This ensures no gaps are missed. A complete checklist prevents errors in follow-up emails. Paste the email generation instruction. Claude writes an email listing missing and expired items. The email includes a deadline and placeholder salutation. It is saved for review before sending. Ensure the email reflects the checklist accurately. Check the email for 4 key elements. Ensure the salutation remains a placeholder for personalization. List only missing and expired items in the message. Verify the deadline and signature block before sending. Then update the checklist to correct any discrepancies. Paste the segmentation update instruction into Claude. Update the Summit Electrical row with the required follow-up details. Ensure all other supplier rows remain unchanged. Create a versioned file to maintain a clear audit trail. The updated file should reflect the new actions without altering the original document. Correct. Versioning preserves the original state. It provides a record of changes for future reference. If discrepancies arise, the audit trail clarifies actions. Ensure V2 is a clean update with only 1 altered row. This practice maintains data integrity. If the V2 file contains errors, rerun the prompt using explicit instructions. Ensure only the Summit Electrical row is updated during the correction process. A clean V2 file is important for maintaining accurate records. List all unresolved items clearly in the reason field. This documentation helps future users understand previous actions and decisions. Follow the rule. Inventory, table, email, record. This process prevents inefficiencies and errors. It ensures clear communication and accurate records. Next, you'll learn to build a performance review workflow. Prepare to generate scorecards and prioritize supplier conversations. Mistake 1 is checking only obvious fields. This oversight leads to multiple follow-ups. A complete inventory prevents this. Ensure all fields are reviewed initially. This step saves time and improves accuracy. Writing emails from memory creates inconsistencies and increases the risk of missing important details. Always use the checklist table as the source of truth when preparing supplier emails. The checklist helps standardize communication and supports repeatable processes. Using a structured reference ensures email content remains accurate, consistent, and compliant. Including complete items in emails is mistake 3. Suppliers need actionable lists, not status reports. Complete items are noise. Focus on what requires action. This clarity improves supplier communication. Mistake 4 is updating without versioning. It destroys the audit trail. Versioning preserves the before state. This is crucial for tracking changes. Ensure every update is versioned for accuracy. In the next lesson, you'll create a performance review workflow. Generate quarterly scorecards for suppliers. Flag those at risk of dropping into the at-risk stage. Summarize findings for the category manager. This helps prioritize supplier conversations. Get ready to delve into performance metrics. Understand how trends impact supplier status. Learn to identify risks early. This knowledge aids strategic decision-making. Lesson 3 equips you for proactive supplier management. Thank you. You've learned to streamline supplier onboarding with automation. This process saves time and improves accuracy. Apply these techniques to enhance your procurement efficiency.